Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Let's Play Tharsis, the single-player board game where you try and get to Mars without eating people. So, I did play this on stream the other day, and we had a load of fun. And I think what we're going to be doing is playing a little bit more of the channel, and trying to do it without cannibalism, because there are multiple different endings depending on how many people survive, and how much you turn to cannibalism. So the ideal ending, I think, is you have like all 4 people get to Mars without cannibalism. We're going to try and do that. So we're going to try and keep all 4 people alive, and we'll also try and not do cannibalism. Now, I think the overriding factor is going to try and not do cannibalism, and see how it goes. That said, if we have to do this to survive, I will do the things we have to do to survive, including eating people, but I'll try not to, even if it's more risky. So we've unlocked 2 new people. We've unlocked the pilot, who ignores movement damage, and the technician, who's got +2 assist. I'm going to go with my preferred loadout for the moment, which is drop the doctor and have the technician, because you can heal full in the med bay, whereas the doctor's just +1 health to everyone in the module. Heal full, normally we'll be healing about 4, whereas the doctor healing everyone in the bay, even if everyone is down a health, that's only 4. And that is an ideal circumstance. So I'm going to drop the doctor for the technician. The technician's +2 assist is pretty good. Allows you to take on some of the more dangerous tasks. So, specialist, mechanic, captain, and technician. Let's go and turn to cannibalism. So, as per usual, oh no, we got hit by meteor, did not expect this. Boop. Right, what's our event? We have a 2 damage, and we have a -1 food. I really do not like the -1 food when we actually got food in here. If we didn't have food, sure. Actually, this is not a terrible thing. Quite often, actually, I will leave this event if I don't have any food. Because, screw it. But, -2 health to the ship. -1 food. We have food. I'm sorry. We're going to have to try and clip this one out. So, I think the plan for today is get the technician in here, because we can't move past it without taking health damage. Roll. Keep the 6. Roll again, yeah. So we need a 7. There we go. We've done it. Now, here's the thing. We have a captain with 2 in the module. The captain can replenish people's dice. Could also put some into harvest food. If I put the 5 and the 6 in here, put the 2 in here, we have 2 left to repair, and if the captain happens to roll a 2, we can put it in here. Get more food. I think that is probably a good idea. So we're actually going to not do the event, and we're going to try and get a 2 of the captain. Well, we can always get plus die. I'm going to roll again. The only way we can really fail this is if we get a 1, which is a 1 in 6 chance. Oh well. So, no food for us today. That is absolutely okay. What I will do is probably dump the 5 into... Do I want plus die or do I want to get a research point? I'm going to take the plus die. So, boop, and boop. Right, now, unfortunately we can't really move past this without taking health damage, but that's okay, because I want to get the specialist in here, because I want the specialist to heal. So we need 5+ to heal. So roll. Keep the 6. Re-roll the 1. And I'm going to, I'm going to put this into repair. So you can see we've got a grand total of 10 here. And boop, full health. Very nice. Okay. Let's get the mechanic in as well. That is very bad. Try again. Good. That's a lot better. Now, I could put them into repairing or research projects. Like, we can put a 5 in here for the repair. I think I might do that. Because that brings this down to 10, which is perfectly feasible. It's a 3 die average. So we'll take the health damage to the ship, which means we will die next turn if we don't repair the ship. But, importantly, I lost the track of what I was going to say. Now, importantly, it means that if we heal the ship 1 turn and we can't even do that event, we still survive. Right. Choose a side project to form. Beware negative consequences. You get stress already? Ow, that's not a good start. +1 food, -1 die for recruit. No. A food is 3 die, losing die is 4 die, except for the fact Alison's already on 1. I mean, we lose 3 for 3. I don't like that. It's not a decent choice. I'm going to take +1 health to the ship for -2 health for you. So we've got the 1 food. I'm going to check this on Specialist. Specialist rerolls are very handy. And anyone looking like they need... Technician could do a bit of healing, but not desperate. Okay. So we have a particularly bad event over here. What I might do is send the technician here. Now, this is bad, not because of the damage, but because it's got a void and an injury. What I do is send the technician here, get assists from the technician, or even heal the technician in this bay. But I don't think we need to just yet. 3 health is probably fine. The alternative is send the captain in, but the captain could give us extra die. Yeah, I'm going to send the captain in. Because the captain won't be able to do the event. I'm going to reroll both. I want the extra die. Good. Bam. And I'll put 2 in there. And then we can use the mechanic, who now has 3 die. See, that's a cunning plan. I could have put the technician in there, but the technician might have knocked it out of the park to do the event. No, I'm going to use the technician, because if the technician does it, I can get the assists. If I have spare die. If I have spare die. I might well not. I don't have spare die. Fine. We put the 6 in here. We put the 2 in here. We have 3 left. Put it in research. Okay. But that means that is over. We can take die damage. I do not want to take die damage. Die damage would be bad. Or we could take health to the ship. I'm going to take the die damage first. I want to get that knocked out of the park. So I can't really do it with the mechanic. The mechanic to get that would need to roll a 6-6-3 or something, which is particularly difficult. You could roll a 5-5-5. I think it has to be a specialist. That's pretty good. So we already know we've knocked this one out of the park. We could put a 6, a 6, and a 3 in. Keep the 4. Yeah, this is actually fine. Put the 6. Put the 6. 3. 4. And we'll get the assists. And that means the mechanic can go in here without fear of the bad stuff, really. So roll. I have doubles. That's a double ship heal. Bam. Now, I could heal the ship again, or I could put the 5 in here. It's very tempting to put the 5 in here, actually. And I'm going to do it. Because that means that one person could probably crack this out. One of our lower people, like the mechanic, might be able to crack it out himself. Unlikely, but it's possible. So I'm going to tank that damage to the ship. We're on 4 health. It's not great. It means you can be killed by 2 events. But it's better than we were before, put it that way. Yeah, I've known something about the sounding cutscene. It's because I turn off the in-game music, and apparently it mutes cutscenes, sadly. +2 assist, +1 food, -1 for the ship. I'm going to take the +1 food for the minus ship. And I'm going to put this on the captain. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of events, but we can crack this one out. So the reason I want to do this is because I'm going to put the captain in here, knock this out of the park, get the captain to heal the ship, preferably. Might not happen. And give bonus dice. Or put specialist in here with the rerolls. I'm going to do specialist with the rerolls. No doubles. It's a shame. And I'm going to reroll these. Risk using up our assists. I'm going to be using 6s to get ship repair. Wow. I feel like I should be eating caviar or something. Like, this is... You're using 6s. I just need doubles. What do? Oh, I'll put double 6s in there. I mean, I could have used one of them for research and one of them would have gone to waste. Or the 5 would have gone to waste. No, the 5 could have gone in there. I could have got 5 and 6 for research. But honestly... I'd rather the +2 ship health. Right, so who do we send in next? Either technician or mechanic. -2 health for all. That will not kill anyone. It'd be risky with the technician, but it won't kill anyone. It's a very hard event as well, by the way. Very hard event. So I think what we do is crack out this one and then try and get to that one. We'll tank this damage. I might send the captain in first so that we can use spare die to get health the ship. Yeah. Not health the ship, sorry. Food harvest. Right, I'm going to keep the 6s. I'll keep the 5. And I'll re-roll you. Please get doubles. Okay, here we've got a fun one then. I could spend a 6, a 6, and a 6 to get 2 extra food. But that would put us on a 5 and a 5 in the repair. Which would still leave us with 1 point to repair. Or I could get 1 point of food and we can knock this event out. I'm going to knock the event out. So 6, followed by a 6. 6 into there. Food. Right. And then I want technician and mechanic both to get in here. So mechanic first. Not for really any reason. I will keep the 4. I'll reroll. Of course. Right. Now, bear in mind, if we move the technician up to here, we're likely to have an event that will stop you getting back to the med bay. And that means that you'll have a hard time healing. So we've got to crack this out next turn. Or you'll be dead. Two health, 1 health. What we're fearing now is another health-losing event. +2 assist, -1 to the ship. What's the ship on? 4. Stress and minus die. You know what? I'm going to take this. Because we're still getting stress events right now. I don't mind taking the minus die since we've only got 2 people on 1 die. This would mean that all we lose is 2 die for the minus stress, and that's pretty good. I'm not going to go cannibalism. Sorry. No cannibalism today. Do I give the bonus die to the technician, the mechanic, or the specialist? The technician is very close to death, but giving you bonus die makes you less likely to die because you can go to the med bay and heal. I'm honestly going to say no. I'm going to give it to... If I give it to the specialist, the problem is the specialist at the wrong end of the ship. I'm going to give it to the mechanic. Yeah, there we go. The specialist wouldn't be able to get up there without taking some health damage. So, come mechanic. No. Captain first. Give you bonus die. Yeah. Or, you know, I could stasis. That's cool. Oh, there's going to be a 5. Come on. Well, no bonus to the module then. To the dice in the module. Has to be the mechanic. Technician can't do the next bit. Bear in mind, we will die next turn with the amount of impending damage we're about to take. I could re-roll the 4. Get an extra bit of health on the ship. But I would still need the 3, the 2. I'd need another 1. So I'm going to have to do this, which sucks. And I'm actually going to put the 2 in here and spend the 3 in here, because otherwise I'd have a 3 left I won't be able to use. So we've got +1 to the ship, so we could heal the ship 1. +1 health to all crew. And 3 repair on 1 module. Okay, we have to either the Void, or the Wire Short, or the DSU. Specialist is already in the DSU. Okay, I think that means the Specialist has to try and crack this out. The problem is we've not got enough die. We've got 3 die. The chance of getting 15 on 3 die is unlikely. However, we have got duct tape, so we could take that down to 12. With the rerolls, that is possible. Wire Short wouldn't be enough to save us, so we have to try the DSU. Or the RBS fail, but honestly, I'd prefer to do the DSU because ABS fail has void, which means we lose those die. It's a pretty bad event, actually. So yeah, we're going to be doing the DCSU. Do it. I need you to roll high. Out. Roll again. Good. Now we could heal the ship too, this event. Well, like, we could quite legitimately heal the ship too, but we need to get this event out of here. Or next turn, we will die. Because we could put them into a ship repair, but it's going to have to be in the repair. Common technician. That'll do it. I don't even need to use my stuff down here. Right. Plus 2 assist, plus stress, or plus 1 health for all crew. I'm going to take plus 1 health for all crew, 20% stress to 2 guys, yeah. Because we have a crew on 2, 2, and 1. And 3. So yeah, I would like the heals. I'm not going to do cannibalism. What you got? That will kill our technician. And it's a really bad event. 26. And we're going to take 4 damage to the ship, which means we've got to crack out. I think this is where we die. Okay, let me explain to you why we're going to die here. We have to crack out this and this event. To do that, we'd have to move crew through this. If we move these 2 crew, they'll be on 2 health. They take 2 damage next turn, they die. So does the technician. Leaves a specialist, which means we die. If we do heal the ship, we would have to heal the ship too and take that event out. And still we need to take another event out because we have to heal 3 to survive. Or we could do some mechanics ability. So I think our best bet is to tank this and tank this. Use these guys, heal the ship. I won't be able to do this if I've only got 1 die each. Okay. Health to all crew. We can then just leave this for the moment. It's a problem for next turn. Or we can quick patch ship. We still have to get these crew past to do that event. Yeah. So plus 1 health to all crew. Use. That means you can survive this. Not for long, but you can. We'll get the mechanic in here. Well, the captain can't do it by themselves, so mechanic in here. Keep the 5, reroll those. Well, I'm going to put the 1 in here. Could put a 5 in there, heal the ship. Then rely on the captain. Yes. Right. Captain gets a 5. We managed to knock the event out. Captain gets a 5. We can give people die. Captain gets a 1. We heal the ship too. There's only one way to fail, and that is to get really low dice rolls. Everyone's going to stay in this module this turn. I need the plus die. Specialist. I want you for the rerolls. Dem lead to rerolls. Give me a 1. No. Give me a 1. No. Give me a 1. That's not a 1. Okay. Technician. We need to do the health of the ship. We need a 1. Oh, great. I could put double 2s in here, except I put a 1 in here already. Give me a 1. Yes! And I can't use the 3, so the 3 goes to waste. Okay, bear in mind that we've got 3 people on 1 health. Plus 1 health for a crew, minus 1 die, effectively, because the captain's got 1. or minus... That would kill 3 people. So no, it's this one. We've got very few die. Be a great time to go cannibal, but we're not doing it. Okay, well, we're dead. Oh, wow. That's more health than the ship can, like, have. That is more damage than the ship even would have at full health. I mean, a 3 damage to the ship? Really? Okay, well, we're gonna die. Let's just... There we go. We heal the ship 1 point. We'll deploy the captain first, try and get people extra die. Right, mechanic. Put the 6s into ship repair. I'll reroll 3, might as well. This is a 3 damage event, though. I don't even know why I'm worrying. Doesn't matter. We're still gonna die. Specialist. Reroll the 3. Not that I should have worried. Okay, technician. You've got to get an 8 to still die. But maybe die less, you know. That's not an 8. 4 plus. Come on, 50-50 chance. There we go. We came as close as we can in this turn to not dying. We still died, though. Note that everyone's going to die apart from Specialist first. Specialist gets to watch all her fallen comrades die, and then dies herself. Well, I'll be honest. That turn was just an FU. That turn was just a... you think you're surviving just. Nope. Although that said, it's because we left a lot of events on the screen at the end of the last time. That we basically had too many events on screen, and that's why we died. But anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and not subscribe. Please consider subscribing. We'll give it another couple of tries, I think. But let's see. Until then, though, stay shiny.